Hi everyone, it's Claire Jarvis here from Restore Fitness Therapies, and in this video I want to give you our top 5 reasons as to why Pilates is the best form of exercise you can do as a new mum. So the first reason is to do with pelvic floor strength. Now, whether you had a vaginal or a cesarean birth, you will have had a lot of pressure on your pelvic floor muscles, particularly during the latter stages of pregnancy, when you're carrying around somewhere between 6 and possibly 9 pounds worth of baby, as well as all the fluid and everything else inside our body there. So those muscles will put under an awful lot of strain. If you then did go on to have a vaginal birth, those muscles will have been put under even more pressure during the birth process. So it's really important for us to re-strengthen those muscles. So if you're someone who currently finds that maybe they struggle to hold in urine until they get to the toilet, or maybe when you cough or you sneeze, you leak a little bit there, that would signify that you have got a weakened pelvic floor. But you don't need to worry about it because it's something that's completely fixable, and that's one of the things we really focus on in Pilates. So in all of our classes, no matter whether they're for new mums or not, we're always thinking about how we engage our pelvic floor muscles on every single out breath. So it's really fundamental to everything that we do. But particularly in our postnatal courses and our postnatal classes, we really emphasize how we're going to strengthen the pelvic floor, and we always spend some dedicated time working on those muscles. So that's the first reason why Pilates is such a great form of exercise for you. The second reason is re-strengthening your core muscles, particularly these big rectus abdominis muscles. These are the big muscles that run down the front of the stomach here. People sometimes refer to them as a six-pack. And during pregnancy, those muscles have to stretch all the way and separate slightly in order for the baby and everything else to your abdomen to be able to stretch and grow. Now, once we've had our baby, our uterus starts to shrink down. The muscle should start to come back into position again. But those muscles have been massively weakened during that pregnancy process. And some people do find that the muscles don't really come back together very easily, and we call that diastasis recti. And what we can do in our postnatal classes here is help you to re-strengthen those rectus abdominis muscles, and there's a very specific way in which we do that to make sure that we do it safely for you. So again, you really want to be doing your postnatal Pilates classes with trained instructors. That's very, very important because there are certain things that you must not do in those early days, and we can help you there to strengthen your body from the inside out, re-strengthen those big muscles down the front when the time is right, and help you to bring that gap back together again. Because some women don't mind at all, and for some people they just don't like the look or maybe the feel of how those muscles have separated, and they're keen for them to come back together and to feel a little bit more like themselves again. So we can really work hard on that through our classes. The third thing is back pain. Now, it's something that lots of people suffer with, but we have already discussed in previous videos how during pregnancy you're particularly prone to back pain because of the increasing weight of our chest and our belly. And then as new mums, you're now carrying around this baby. You might be feeding awkwardly, sleeping awkwardly, you're carrying buggies up and down stairs and things like that, and all at the very time when you've lost all your core strength, which is really unfair. So new mums are particularly vulnerable to struggling with back pain and more serious back issues. And in Pilates, our focus is on strengthening our core, strengthening our back, our posture, and our alignment. So if new mums come along and do postnatal Pilates, you're going to find that you're strengthening all the right areas of your body, which are basically going to alleviate any back pain you might be experiencing, or even prevent you from getting it in the first place, which is what we really, really want. So the fourth reason why Pilates is so great is it's a great way of having a little bit of relaxation and a little bit of calm in your week. And you've gone through this enormous change. You suddenly have this new baby in your life, and you may have other children as well. You probably feel like you're being pulled in all kinds of directions. You're sleep deprived, you're physically recovering, emotionally getting to grips with this new kind of state that you're existing in. And it can be stressful as well as joyous. It can be stressful and it can be tiring. And having a little bit of time for yourself just to focus on relaxation, and we achieve that in Pilates through our lateral breathing technique. We do dedicated relaxation at the end of classes, and then we're always encouraging you to concentrate and focus on your exercises, which really helps you to just clear your mind, even if it's just for 45 or 60 minutes before you have to go back and deal with everything else. But it's a great way for new mums to just be able to take a little step back and have a bit of time for themselves, just to kind of regroup and then take a better version of themselves back into the home again. And then finally, we found that it's a great way for new mums to build confidence. So Again, lots of people take to all of this new thing like a duck to water, but for many people, your body's gone through an enormous amount of change. Hormones are raging, so there's an emotional change here. Your lifestyle has changed completely, and it can all feel quite overwhelming at the beginning and even for quite a time afterwards. And what we really find in the feedback we get from new mums is that it really helps them to build their confidence attending these classes with us. They find as they start to see their body kind of return to something that's more familiar to them, that can help them build their body confidence, but it can also really help them to just build their confidence emotionally as well in this new state of mind. So we think those are 5 fantastic reasons why Pilates specifically is so good for new mums. So if you are interested in finding out more, as always, please feel free to get in touch with us. We're always happy to have a conversation about how we might be able to help you, and we look forward to seeing you in another video.